What up, YouTube world? What up, fam? Listen, we are here to talk about Instagram newest feature that is coming out. Would you want your friends to be able to track your location? We're gonna talk about it because this is a what? A what moment?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
What?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way, boy.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way. You want your friends to be able to track where you are on Instagram. We're gonna talk about it here in just a few seconds. Because that's crazy. That's crazy. If you first time tuning in here to the show, it is Create Live with CJ. My name is CJ. Fit with CJ on Instagram. Also, Fit CJ the creator. This show is all about content creators, social media news, creators of not only content, creators of things, excellence, and that's why we're here. We're talking about all things social media, all things content creation. I'm glad that you are watching. Please, 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 if you're watching the stream on Instagram, join us on YouTube for the full experience so you'll be live with the chat and also connect with us also on Twitch and also on Twitter. All right, so let's just get right into it. Let's get right into the news that you guys are tuned in for. So let's talk about this. Instagram is literally working right now on a new feature, right? And this new feature is like something that you just saw a headline of this video. Instagram is working on a friend map feature that will let you track your friend's location.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Yo, we started with saying off.
Boy, ain't no way.
Ain't no way, boy. Like what?
Ain't no way, boy.
You when you hear this, like the first thing you're thinking of, like, man, this is crazy, CJ. Why would you want your friend's location? But let's think about it for a second. Let's talk about it. Because I'm gonna just start off by saying I don't think it's a bad thing that you're instantly you want to trigger your mind to say this is something bad. This is like a why. Let's think about it in a good way. How can this benefit you? How can this benefit anyone, right? And I look at it and saying, okay, let's look at it. For example, let's say if I wanted to have an event I was going to. Let's say if I was going to an event out of town. Let's say if I was going to an event such as Ebony Fit Weekend, like. Okay, let's think about it, right? I'm going to Ebony Fit Weekend. I'm going to an event, a conference or something out of town where a lot of my friends are going, right? Maybe I'm going to a football game. Maybe I'm going to a tequila fest or some type of event in which I want my friends to meet me at. Well, I could literally put my location on Instagram, regardless if they have an Apple phone, an Android, whatever, and they can find me, right? That could be a benefit. That could be a say, hey, whatever gym location I'm at that moment, hey, you guys pull up. I'm at the gym. Come work out with me. Come, do content with me. Here I am. I'm going to be here for the next 2 hours. These are benefits of having this feature, right? These are good things. These are not necessarily a bad thing. So I know when we hear these type of things, sometimes our minds instantly go to the negative, but I want to look at some other positives, right? And so if you guys are in the chat, are you watching the replay? Drop in the comment section below what you think would be some benefits. What are some benefits you think might come from the actual feature when you hear this? This is something that's in the works, right? Now when I want to just talk about we got a comment in the chat real quick. We said Rosie says that's cool, right? I again want to start with the positive, right? What would be the positive of having a friend map that allows you to view where somebody is located, right? And so we talked about a couple of things. If there's an event that's going on, if there's an Ebony Fit Weekend, or there's a conference, or there's a game I'm at, and I'm at this particular spot at the concert, you can actually come and check me out and find where I'm at, right? So let's talk about that. Like that's another benefit. Or maybe let's say maybe it's a feature where you have your family members on Instagram, or a family member like a kid or something, and you want to be able to say, hey, where you are right now, send me your location. And you don't have to, worry about, a third party app. You can just make sure everyone is safe. Like Rosie said, you could be making sure that everyone is safe, everyone is good. You can just pull up, boom, 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 right? So that is a positive in it. That's the positive. Like, because again, I know we're going to talk about the negative. I know we're going to talk about, like, oh my God, all the other stuff, right? But positive first, right? Because we want to look at the plus and negative, the positive and minuses. And I struggle in my head to think about additional things that this would be. So that's why I asked for you guys feedback as well. What is your opinion on it? Let me know in the comments again, whether you're watching live or in replay, what you think. Okay, so Deborah says, not really sure. She's like she was like, huh? She's making that face like what? And then she says, okay, that's pretty cool, right? Because it's like a thing that you can turn on when you want to. This is again not something that you have to have on. This is something that you'll be able to turn on and enable. I'm almost, I'm 1000% sure. I'm 1000% sure that Instagram is not going to force this on everybody. First of all, it would be the ultimate legal issue of all times. People would delete the app like no other. They would delete it super, super fast. Instagram is not stupid enough to force this on people to enable it, right? So let's not go straight to the, oh my God, this is so crazy. Meta's doing this. Instagram is doing too much. We ain't got time for the negative right now. We'll get to the negative, but let's just focus on the benefits of it first. Because, that will be, hold on. Let's see. Well, there's another comment. I'm going to be abducted and you can see where I'm at. Well, hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully that's not the case, Rosie. We don't want nothing bad to happen to you. Hopefully, yeah, nothing bad. That's one of the things, right? So let's go into negative now that we went here with Rosie. Some of the negatives of it, right? Some of the negatives of having this particular feature turned on, right? Safety. You may have people that, for one, know that you're not home, right? They can know that you're not home, or for even more than that, they can know where you live.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
What?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
We don't want that, right?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
We don't want that. We're talking about, we're using this app as content creators, and either if we're a content creator or if we're somebody who is a consumer who just consumes content. And if you're still watching the show, I appreciate you too, because this is all about creation, right? It's all about the creation for content creators. So I'm speaking about it from that aspect. We're on there to entertain people. We're on there to create stuff and share stuff, and we even, get entertained as well. We're not there to put ourselves at additional security risk. We don't want people when we log into Instagram to be able to, hey, here's where you live. There's even when there's such security features on Instagram, which people are already pushing back, even myself, in which they kind of force you to kind of put your full name out there. For example, like right now, if you don't have Meta verified, there's no force to put your full name out there on Instagram, for example. But if you want Meta verified, if you want that blue check, even if you pay the $14.99 a month or whatever it is, the subscription fee, they force you to put your full name out there. And if you put your full name out there, for some people, that's a security risk they don't want to put out, right? They feel like they have a persona, they have maybe they have a stage name, maybe they have a production name. They don't want that name out there, right? So there's security issues in itself that we don't want on Instagram. This is adding another layer to it if it is not introduced and integrated to the platform the right way, right? First of all, like we already said, this has to be a feature that has to be able to be enabled and disabled on demand. And honestly, it should be disabled by default. That's the number one thing. Instagram, when you roll this out, it needs to be disabled by default. I'm sure there's people at Meta that's smart enough to say that or do that, but let's just make sure that's the case. You need to be smart enough to make sure this is able, or else you will have a whirlwind of the whole world will like backlash on that, right? So here's another bad thing. We talk about people potentially turning this feature on and forgetting it's on. What if you turn this feature on and you forget that it's on, and then you mean to turn it off, and then all of a sudden somebody's stalking you, somebody's watching you, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's catching you up in some stuff. Rosie said, forget about the boyfriend, husband, wife being somewhere else. Man, come on now. Come on now. Like you get somebody caught up. Somebody could get caught up where they go on to Instagram and they use this tracking feature to find their girlfriend or boyfriend somewhere they're not supposed to be. You get busted. And when you get busted, You're like, wait a second, what they doing at? What they doing at Strokers? What they doing at Magic City? What they doing? Wait a second, isn't that her? Isn't that her ex boyfriend's house? Like what? Like, oh, what you doing over there, right? So that you don't want to get caught up. You don't want to get caught up. So you want to talk about not just safety, but relationship issues. There's all kind of trust issues that can be caught up and even broken. Like, let's say if somebody hacks your account and happens to turn it on, or goes into your Instagram without you realize, like, it needs to be so many layers to it. This feature should not be able to be turned on without extra passwords or extra level of two-factor authentication, something like that that makes you want to use it, right? It needs to be that type of level of security to keep this feature from becoming a problem. So my ultimate thing is, if this feature is going to be a thing, I would say let's hope that they're smart enough to make sure the safety features, the security around it is actually sufficient for the risk that it provides to the people. We're gonna go to the next topic here in just a second. Thank you guys for interacting in the live chat. We got some more social media news that we're gonna talk about. Let's go into the next one, which is Meta, which you guys know. If you don't know, Meta is the company that owns Facebook. That is the company that owns Instagram, right? They are now expanding to Instagram's creator marketplace, right? So this is something that the creator marketplace, I want you guys to take a look at. I want you guys to Google it at some point. And especially if you're creating content on just Instagram, and you're a person that's just on Instagram and you don't realize that this creator marketplace is there, and you may be like me and be like, you know what, I'm not big into Facebook. I don't really log into Facebook. But the creator marketplace is a place that you definitely want to tap into. That's going to allow you to get additional information that's going to help you grow your channel. There's free videos that are put out there that tell you about trends, tell you about things that you can do to build your page, and different things that you see that you might get inspiration from to build your channel even further, right? And so one of the things in here, let me see if I can make it just a little bit bigger for you. As you can see there is not only a search option in this creator marketplace on a desktop that allows you to see and find creators to partner with, which is a cool thing because we always talk about collaborations and such, right? This is a place where it says, hey, you may want to partner with this person to do a collaboration with. Literally, Meta is laying it out and saying, hey, we see that Rosie is good at this. We see that you do this type of content, Kiki, or we see you do this type of content, Deborah, and we think you should work with this person. They're suggesting it. They're suggesting who you might want to reach out to and collaborate with, right? So these are things you don't want to take for granted when these tools are out there for you for free. They're going to give you the stats of the person. They're telling you the engagement. They're telling you the reach. They're telling you the country they're from, the age range of what the person's profile is. Let's say, and they say, for example, this lady Sarah, say, hey, you know what? She has 700,000 followers. She has 12,000 accounts that are always engaged. Has a 72% United States following. Her age range of her followers are 18 to 24, and 69% of her female followers, 69% of her followers are female. That information is vital. That's huge. You may say, you know what, with the product that I have, with the service that I have, or with the content that I have, that's the perfect base that I want to reach out to. You can make those decisions by going to the creator marketplace and searching for these creators, searching for people. This is information that you can't even get by just searching through Instagram. Like, some of these details you can't just get. You have to go, when you go to creator marketplace, they're giving it to you. This is something that they're putting out there for you, right? They'll even give you recommendations on ad campaigns. So please, 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 if you haven't ever done it, if you haven't ever looked at the creator marketplace on Meta, you need to just do this on your desktop, right? It's going to be better on your desktop. If you don't have a desktop, cool, use your tablet, use your phone. But I'm just saying, in general, log into Facebook, look at the creator marketplace, and look into the data and the different the features that are out there, because it's mind blowing what you're missing out on if you don't get a chance to ever tap in with it. I'm not going to go into a full breakdown of it today, but I'm giving you high level information that's going to allow you to make decisions and take action on it. And then we'll come back. And if we want to go into a deeper dive into creator marketplace, and I'll do a live example of it one day, we can do that. But let's get into the next social media news, because this is a social media broadcast today. This is one of those quick half an hours that we're going to break down social media news. But we can even go deeper into the creator marketplace if that's what you guys want. So let me know in the comments. Again, this is all about you, which is not just me just talking to you. You guys give me feedback. What you want, what you hear me talk about, what you want me to do. Leave it in the comments in the live section and also in the replay. Let's get into the next topic. The next topic is, if you guys are into YouTube, everybody's into YouTube and saying, hey, I want that YouTube money. I want that YouTube money this year, CJ. I'm with you. I'm on the bandwagon. Well, for one thing, this new update is huge for YouTubers who are all about monetization. YouTube updates their video earnings display in studio, test desktop UI. If you guys don't know about YouTube Studio, then you're missing the boat, because I'm going to say this is something that you have to and download onto your phone right now, right? YouTube Studio is different than the YouTube app that you have on your phone. If you have a YouTube app on your phone, that is specifically, I should say, the YouTube app on your phone is specifically for people to absorb content as a consumer, as a consumer, over and over and over, right? Now, they do allow you to make posts on the YouTube app, but it is not the ideal way. Like, it's not ideal. It's pretty simple for shorts. If you're posting YouTube shorts, you can do that on the app pretty easy. But long videos, can you do them on the YouTube app on your phone? Yes, you can, but it's not ideal. It's ideal to do it from your desktop. But the whole point of what I'm saying is the YouTube Studio app is different. It gives you different level of detail. It gives you a different level of access to analytics and data that your viewers are watching. So, like, for example, I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't think it's going to show you because of the light, but I have the YouTube Studio app. And the thing is, like, I watch how many views I have, my watch time hours, I watch the comments that come into my post without me having to go to every single video. I can see the latest comments and reply to them, right? What if I have 10 YouTube videos out right now? I don't have to go through every video and comment. I can literally go to this YouTube Studio app and I can just comment from here, right? So the YouTube Studio is not one of those things that you should just be taking for granted. You should definitely be downloading, especially if you're putting content out there on YouTube consistently. What some of the other things that are in here? There are not just comments, but you can watch your stats for your videos, your shorts, your YouTube lives, your actual playlists, and more importantly, for people who are monetized, what we were talking about right here. Now they are adding in content performance review for your videos, right? So it's telling you how much you're making per video. So if you see here your top earned videos, you're going to see them ranked at the top. You're going to see the top views, but this is more so for people who, again, who are monetized on YouTube. If you're monetized, it's going to tell you, hey, these are the videos that are doing the best for you, and here's how much money. So and when you see that, you're going to say, man, okay, I need to put up more of that video. I need to tap in, like, oh man, this video right here is doing the best. YouTube Studio, download the app. I'm telling you right now, do not listen. If I catch you live, and you tell me, CJ, I've been watching your YouTube streams. I've been watching you. It's really good information you put out there. And I open up your phone and say, hey, show me the YouTube Studio app. And you don't have it in there, and you give me one of these kind of looks, and you give me that look, I'm be like, yo, how you looking? How you looking crazy in front of me? I'm telling you right now, if you are into YouTube and you say that you're serious about it this year, you say that you're serious, you want to get into the game, you want to become a YouTuber, you need to download the YouTube Studio app. Simple as that. You need to download to it. All right. So don't tell me you're serious about YouTube if you're not downloading the YouTube Studio app. I'm stressing that so you guys know I'm serious about it. I see in the comment section with Bam, he put the goat with a gym. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate it. So yeah, you guys, if you have comments on it, by the way, if you're watching this live, give me some feedback in the chat because I feel like I'm talking to myself. Somebody who's watching right now, put in the chat if they have the YouTube Studio app. Say yes, CJ, I have the YouTube Studio app, or no, I'm downloading it right now. CJ, do that for me. All right, somebody do that for your boy. All right. Let's go to the next topic real quick. So next, this one is big. This one is huge. And by the way, I'm still looking for your comments. So just because I'm still talking, don't think I'm not looking for your comments. So this one is huge. Meta is now beginning to test fact check markers on threads. So let's just break it down for a second, right? Let's just because somebody might not know what threads is, right? So threads is the newest app that Instagram has released underneath their umbrella, but it's similar to Twitter. It's similar to X. X is now the new name for Twitter, right? So don't come after me, Elon. And so here's the thing. That is the newest app. So is where information sharing app where they're going to allow people to where they I should say they allow people to share more videos that are, I would say, short form, more about conversations and text based threads and pictures. They're not so much into as much video as Instagram on threads. It's more about conversations. At least that's the intention of the app, is to be similar to X in that particular standpoint and have more conversations. Now, here's the thing. When we talk about Twitter, when we talk about X, the biggest thing that they have, especially during politics time, when we talk about elections in the United States, excuse me, when they talk about elections in the United States, what's the big thing that happened last couple of go-arounds when elections happened? A lot of false information, a lot of politics. And it's not just during election years, it's all the time. But let's say particularly when people put out false information, it becomes a hot button issue. So in the 2020 election and since then, Twitter has been really, really big on fact checking, and you can actually flag posts on those apps to say, hey, this is false information. This person is spinning false information about my brand, about my company, about my campaign, or whatever it is. You can fact check them and report them, right? So this is an important feature that's being added to threads. This is being added to threads. So let's say if somebody wants to black ball somebody or smear their business, or just put false information out there and say, hey, this is so and so's sex tape, or this is so and so's mistress, and or this person was killed by this person, or all this crazy nonsense that people go out there, or even information about different countries and politic information and all this stuff. And I'm not going to go into all that, right? But I'm giving you an example of how there is false information put out there. So this is why threads is actually being integrated into that, because they need to be in that same realm, especially during an election year in which people are going to be sharing all kind of information. People already share information about wars on there, all kind of stuff, and there's no fact check. There's just literally like people just say whatever they want and it can go viral, and it's a dangerous thing. It's a very dangerous thing because the way people consume information, and they take things to heart because they hear certain things and they get force fed that. And we know how social media works. If you fall into a particular algorithm and you like a certain thing, you're going to be force fed more of that information to justify your biases, to justify what you feel. You feel like, oh, well, this is happening and I like it, or this is a particular information that that you're accustomed to, or that you also say you start to like and you start engaging with it. They're going to give you more of it, and becomes dangerous because they're just going to keep giving it to you over and over and over, and it may not be true. So that's why it's important for these apps to continue to add these different features in. So again, Meta is adding fact check markers onto threads. Just something you should know about. You may say, CJ, well, it's not really that big of a deal. It really is. It really is. Like, especially when we talk about people putting false information out there. So Be on the lookout for that feature, and it's a good reason to continue. We've been talking about threads on here. I'll be honest with you. Let me be transparent for a moment. I'm not big on threads. Like I'm not, consistent enough on it. I'm trying to be better at it because I know it's not going anywhere, and I know that Instagram is going to continue to put more and more features into it, more emphasis on it. Right? They have this year. They have to make threads work if it's ever going to work. I think. That's kind of what me and Don Digital, my guest from the last show we talked about. He believes that this is Instagram's last push on threads this year. I tend to agree with him on that. It needs to work this year, and they're gonna push it hard, hard, hard. So, by the way, don't come at me with no pause mess because I said hard, hard, hard. Don't, okay, don't do that because we're not playing that game with y'all. All
Boy,
right,
ain't no way, boy.
because I know how y'all are.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Some of y'all out here like childish,
Boy,
man.
ain't no way. Boy.
Don't pause me. No, we ain't doing that. All right, next. So this is an interesting one because Instagram is now testing live stream games to enhance the engagement. Now what that means is that when people go live, there's games that will be added to Instagram lives. And by the way, we're streaming right now on multiple platforms from this show, right? The primary base of this show is YouTube. If you're watching this anywhere else, whether it's Twitch, whether it's X, whether it's Instagram, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then you can watch them from wherever you want. But it's a primary YouTube show, right? But it's being broadcast everywhere, and also Instagram Live. Now, let's say if I wanted to do a specific Instagram Live stream on Instagram, well, this would be a tool that I could use because I'm using a third-party app. I can't do that right now, right? But this is something that's being tested by Instagram. So let's say if you want to set up your phone, go live on Instagram, and go. Let's say if I have a live with Kiki Black, right? Feminine and Fit live or something like that. By the way, which should be on YouTube. We talked about that, but I'm gonna come back to that, Kiki. So let's say if I just wanted to go live on Instagram, select my phone, and then have interactive gameplay with people in the crowd, right? So there's gonna be trivia, this or that. So that's kind of cool, right? To interact with your audience in a way where they can hit buttons on there and interact live. I think it's a really cool feature. It's one of those things like, all right, that's going to hold people's attention because it's competitiveness. Maybe you can have a prize. Maybe you can say, hey, you know what? You can get a free workout at my trap yoga class that's coming up next week. Or maybe you can get a free Fit with CJ t-shirt. Or maybe you get a free consultation, all right? Or whatever it is literally a game that they can play on the Instagram app. This could be a game changer. You see what I did there? Whoa. I didn't even catch. I'm over here dropping gems and dropping bars and even realize it. That could be a game changer for real because I get excited when I think about the possibilities because think about it. What holds people's attention longer? And that is them actually pressing buttons and feeling part of the stream, feeling part of the live. It's part of the thing why I ask you if you're watching to interact, because when you feel a part of it and you leave me comments like where Kiki just says here, yes sir, boom boom boom, and I'm able to reply to it, you're engaged with it now. You're less likely to pull away. You're less likely to fall off the stream because hey, you're feel part of the show now, and you never know, I might call back on your name because you're less. So think about it when we're playing a game and you're answering trivia and you're competitive and you want to. This is one of the games that they're adding to the Instagram live feed. Trivia, this or that. I hope this test goes well. And how Instagram tests work. This is how Instagram tests work, you guys. Because you may be saying, hey, CJ, they're testing this new game. How does it work? How do they roll this out? I'm at liberty to tell you a few things when it comes to how I am with the beta testing with Instagram, but just know I have conversations with Meta at times, and I give them feedback on things and features before it hits the public, right? And one of the things I will say is that they pick a certain number of people who have a certain level of engagement to test these things, and they may be better beta testers, and they get feedback from these people, and then they take that feedback and they see, okay, is this something that we want to roll out exactly as is? Do we need to make modifications to it? What do we need to do before we mass roll out? Because sometimes, most of the time, I would say they already know they want to release something. They just need validation of how good it's working before they actually put it to the masses, right? They'll say, hey, before we actually put this out, we had this many beta testers who had this issue with it. Let's fix that issue before we send it to the masses, because they're not going to release it to everybody at once, right? And also, when things are tested like this, and they run through beta tests, it's rolled out not only from a small particular segment of people. Those then they do batches, right? So they'll say, hey, let's release it to 10% of the UK. Let's release it to 10% of Australia. Then let's do 20% of the US, and then we'll do another 20%. And then once they do those small batches, they'll put it out to the mass. They're never going to send it to 100% of any country and any time, unless it's a mass security update or something like that, where it's like, man, we need this mass security update and we don't want people's information. Like, that's the only way an app is going to really ever do something like that. That's that invasive, because they don't want to change everybody's experience super fast without knowing the feedback. Because if they release it too fast and then it tears on the app and becomes a massive issue, that's the last thing you want, is where the whole world is mad at Instagram at one time, or Meta in that case. So definitely, that's not how it works. Just wanted to break that down to you guys. Kiki said, yes, sir. I love that. Yes, yes, yes. I do like the game feature option as well, if that is going to be a thing. And Rosie says she loves it too. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So next, let's talk about YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is one of the fastest ways to grow your YouTube channel. Again, YouTube Shorts is one of the fastest ways, if not the fastest way, to grow your YouTube channel. I'm going to say it again. YouTube Shorts is one of the fastest ways to grow your YouTube channel. And if you are posting Reels, you're posting TikToks, you're posting this content anywhere else, and you're not putting it in YouTube Shorts, you're doing yourself a disjustice, and you are not serious about growing on YouTube. I'm telling you guys right now, that is one of the keys to the growth of my channel, and how we went, I don't know, we started this year in the 800s of subscribers, and now we're at 1,030 or so. So we've grown, 200 subscribers, and it's literally February, and we started the year in the 800s, right? So the channel is growing because of YouTube Shorts, because of these lives, because of the replays that you guys are watching, and you are sharing this with other people. Like, that's how it's working. Like, I can't literally go and DM everybody to tell them to follow the channel. It's growing because of these different ways I'm telling you. So anything I tell you, I'm not going by any other YouTube experts. I'm only telling you that works for me. So just so you guys know that. And yeah, is it growing from 800 to 20,000 overnight in 30 days? No, but it's consistent growth. And everybody has consistent growth. And at some point, you may go viral, but you need to be posting these YouTube Shorts. Now, as I come off that whole diatribe right there, the whole point of me bringing up this topic is that they have now added a new music remix option for Shorts. So if you guys remember the remix option on Instagram, which right now is not really being pushed as well as much, used to do duets and things like that on TikTok, and then they had the remix feature on Instagram, and it's not really being pushed as much on Instagram as much as Instagram carousels, which again we talked about in previous show. If Instagram carousels, if you missed the conversation on that, you need to go back and watch the replay of the last 2 episodes of these lives, because Instagram carousels taking over 2024. But I digress on that. YouTube is making it where you can do remixes with music. And you see here in this example to the right, far right, you'll see how it's a top and bottom, right? You can remix it where you have your clip and somebody else's clip, and you can use music that's in the app. Once again, it's a very, very familiar thing if you've done this before on TikTok or Instagram. So there's no reason for you not to create new content, not just repurpose content from Instagram, not just repurpose content from other places, but actually find YouTube Shorts. Go into the YouTube Shorts feed. Just start scrolling through it. Start scrolling through it sometime. Find something you like. do a remix with it. Why? Because I guarantee you, most of the time, when you are native to the app, when you are native to the app and you stay on the app and you create within the app, whether it's a YouTube short, whether it's an Instagram reel, and you create the actual content on the app itself, is going to do well because they want you to do that. They don't want you going into into InShot. They don't want you going into CapCut. They want you creating this content on the actual app. So every now and then, do that. Whether it's once a week, whether it's twice a week, it doesn't matter. But at least do it every now and then, and you'll see some success. I promise you on that. Rosie is laughing at me. I'm not sure what you laughing at, Rosie. What you laughing at, Rosie? What you laughing at? Like what? Like what? I'm focused over here. Come on now.
I'm focused, man.
Why you laughing at your boy? I'm just over here dropping gems. All right, cool. So we got Q&A time. So if you guys got questions, concerns, of anything that I've already talked about, anything you want to talk about, throw them at me. We got a few minutes. Throw your questions out there about topics. We're gonna do a quick recap. And if you have additional questions about anything I said or going to say, go ahead and drop them in the thing. By the way, the next show we're going to talk about a little bit about Instagram automation. That's what we're going to talk about on the next show. Instagram automation, we're going to talk about right here live on the next show. So if you're enjoying this right now, you all right, cool. Next show, be ready. Instagram automation conversation next time. So I'm going back in these slides to do a quick recap of everything that we talked about today. Instagram's new friend tracking feature, right? IG locations for friends. Why in the world would we want this, right? Why would we want an Instagram tracking feature for our friends? We talked about some of the benefits, right? We talked about being able to say, hey, I'm gonna be at Kiki Black Trap Yoga class at Level 1 Fitness for Ebony Fit Weekend, and we're not from Houston. We're like, oh, I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to get there. Well, I turn it on here, like boom. If you're on my Instagram channel, yeah, I put my track in here. It'll show people where I'm at, what class I'm at. It'll show people what gym I'm at, right? So that could be a benefit in itself. That could be one of those things where specifically for that one moment that you want to turn it on. Don't think of it about like I'm just gonna leave it on 24/7. Nobody wants to do that. That's kind of creepy and scary, right? Also, we talked about Meta is expanding access to Instagram's creator marketplace, right? So if you're not, again, I want you guys to then please, when this is over, go to Google, look up the creator marketplace. You might have to log into Meta, you might have to log into Facebook. That's cool. I want you guys to please go there and start looking up the data, right? Look up the data sets that are giving you with potential creators, potential like here to the left. Look at that one example to the left where it says find creators to partner with. They are telling you specific partners that they believe you would be great to collab with. They're giving you data about these people that you will not be able to see on Instagram, right? They're giving you data about them, like who their target is, who their reach is. I was just say who is their demographics, what their reach is, how many accounts are engaged. It's telling you that right here. You're not going to get that anywhere else. So please, do that. Also, YouTube has updated the video earnings display in Studio. Again, if you haven't downloaded YouTube Studio, make sure you do that. It gives you all the earnings, all your videos. Make sure if you are a YouTube creator and you say you're about this YouTube money, monetization or not, whether you're monetized or not, you need to be downloading the YouTube Studio app. It is different than the YouTube app. Make sure that you are doing it. Also, Meta is beginning to test fact check markers on threads. Okay, what does that mean, CJ? That means that you can't just put out a whole bunch of BS out there on threads, just like y'all do on these other apps, and there's no regulation, no regulation at all. Nobody's to fact check you and take that crap down. You shouldn't be able to just put and spew information out there that's not true or doesn't come across as valid. You can't validate it. There's no articles supporting it. There's nothing out there, and you just try to trash someone's company, trash someone's campaign, trash someone's business, or whatever it is. No, you shouldn't be allowed to do that. You can't just be able to smear people's names and potentially, ruin, make people's emotions feel bad or whatever. Politics or not, you shouldn't be able to do it. That's why this is coming to threads, just like it is already on other apps. Also, Instagram is testing a live stream game feature to enhance engagement. Potential games, this or that, where you can control this or that, and people can vote on it. Another option, trivia, where you can put in questions about maybe particularly you, about your brand, about your content, or whatever. People can engage with it. You can come up with different ways to put prizes behind it and get engagement up. Also, we talked about YouTube adding new music for options as an option for shorts, and you'll be able to again make shorts uniquely yours without you repurposing content from other places. Make your shorts unique directly to things that you find on YouTube. Now we go to Q&A real quick. I see my boy Hayward in the chat. What's good? What's good, bro? Appreciate you tuning in. Definitely appreciate you, Hayward. Man, we could be my boy Hayward, man. It's gonna be a crazy year, bro. We about to be in Cancun soon for our boys' wedding. Crazy year. You guys, I don't know if it's just me, but this year is crazy. This year is crazy busy. Kiki said, "Damn, you're the man. How'd you do that?" That's my question. How I do what, Kiki? Thank you. I appreciate it, by the way. I appreciate it. The compliment. But what did I do? What did I do? Tell me, and I'll do that. Kiki saying pull up on her for Houston, for Trap Yoga Ebony Fit Weekend, April 4th through the 7th. If you don't know about it, go to Ebony Fit Weekend on Instagram. Rosie said, "Good one, Kiki." I see people in Instagram. I'm in Instagram land on the Instagram chat dropping fires. What's up, fam? I see people from Stick Shift Fitness are tapping in. What's good, fam? People are tuning in. Uh, how did you be the man? I don't know. I mean,
I'm focused, man.
I'm focused. I'm focused. You know, I always stay.
She's on fire.
That's just me. I don't know. I don't know how I do it, Kiki. It's something natural like that. What? Hayward. Don't I said earlier, hey bro, I said don't you pause me. Don't you pause me.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Don't you do it.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
The hell.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Bro, what you mean pause? We don't do that. Ain't no camera. We grown over here. We ain't got time for that immature BS. Pause. Pause. What? Pause. You don't pause me, bro. I don't even know what you said, bro. You on a delay. I have no idea. I got people in the Instagram chat. What's up, fam? Saying great info. I appreciate you. Who is that? I don't know. I think I know who you are. I think I used to work with you at Comcast back in the day. I can't remember but I remember. I remember that handle. Rose is clapping me up. I appreciate it. Rosie, what's up? What's up? What you guys got? You guys got anything? Hold on, I got a text here. I got a text. What? This is crazy. I got a text from Kiki just now, and she's watching. She's asking me, "Am I bringing water?" I don't think you meant to send that to me, Kiki. What? Come on now. I don't think that was meant for me. Now I ain't bringing no water. I ain't bringing no water. I don't think you meant to send that to me. Oh man. Yes, we did. Okay. Hold on. Let me share my screen because this is I know we're a little bit after hours here. We're a little bit after hours, but let me share my screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Because you're probably like, what is he talking about? I want to so you guys can see what I see on Instagram. So let me do this. So if you see, this is my live stream on Instagram. So let me zoom in some. So you can see what I can see here. And so if I go down some, this is a chat that we get on Instagram. Yes, we did. Great info. We used to work together. Yes. Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, I appreciate it. Great info. Man, is that Vic? Is that you? No. That's not Vic. That's Bravo. Come on, man. You late, bro? Bro, what's going on, bro? Bro? How you gonna do that to your boy? This dude gonna show up late. Come on, bro. I even gave you the text, bro. I even gave you the text and said, "Hey, I'm going live, bro." I sent you the direct link. That's how your people do, man. It be your own people. It be your own people, man. It be your own people. Uh, uh, bro, was like, bro, get it ready. Bro, get it ready for my 7-day fast. Okay, bro, when are you not on the fast? When are you not fast? Bro, but listen, shout out to Bravo. We gotta get him back on the show because definitely he's like on a journey to do some really extreme fasting, and he's building up his ability to do so. Each time it gets a little bit further and further, and I'm just interested to see his whole documentation of it this year. It's going to be really exciting to see his journey, how it all comes together. I know I heard Kiki listening to, yeah. Ashley, what's good? What's good, fam? What is good? Ashley is in the building. She's late, but she's here. Listen, Brent fam, I know, it's all good. Don't worry. I mean, we are busy, and you can catch a replay because trust me, it's a good one. You don't want to miss this one. I dropped some gems. Maybe we'll do a quick little recap before we get out of here. Man, I look at the Instagram chat. It says you'd be proud of me. Been plant-based for a year. Let's go. Let's go. Congrats on that. Yes, that's super dope. That's super dope. Plant-based for you. Okay. So wait a second. Might need you to give us some of your tips. By the way, on Instagram, remind me your first name and tell me what made you go plant-based. Tell me like what made you do it, and let's start with that. Remind me your name because I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. I forgot your name. But tell me your name, remind me, and then let me know what made you go plant-based. Kiki said, "Yes, Siobhan, what's up? I remember now. What made you go plant-based?" Kiki said, "Hey, what's up, Ash?" Ashley said, "I definitely will catch a replay." And yes, look at all the love of the community. Look at all that. Hey, sis, I miss you. Oh, come on now. I need something. I need another sound. We need some more sounds because we got a few sounds, but I need more. Let's just do this one.
We in that bed.
Just because I needed something else to play. Uh but yeah, it's gonna be super dope. To see everybody real quick. And let's see. Let's go back a little bit because Siobhan is about to tell us why she went plant-based. But again, if you guys have any questions, right now, we are here to answer questions. In particular, we're just vibing out. What we talked about Instagram's new tracking feature. Ashley, I know you just tuned in. There's a new feature that they are working on that is going to allow you to find your friend's location. We talked the benefits and negatives of it. We talked about the creator marketplace. We talked about YouTube Studio, why everyone should be downloading YouTube Studio if you're a YouTube creator. We talked about Meta adding fact check markers on threads. We talked about Instagram adding new live stream games to enhance engagement. We talked about YouTube adding new remix options for shorts. So all those things we cover in detail. So definitely catch a replay on that. Also, Siobhan says, I went plant-based to enhance my health. Let's go. I love it. Yeah, that's huge, Siobhan. Yeah, congrats on that. Congrats. I just want to stay healthy and fine for life. Okay. So listen, you gotta tell us about your before and after, how that went for you. Bravo said IG trying to keep tabs. It's a setup, man. I believe that first of all, we already know that these phones and every company that we have, every app that we have on this phone, every app we already have, every everything was already tracked, right? It's already tracked. So at this point, you're just giving them information to share it with other people. They already have tabs. That's the interesting part of it all, right? They already have tabs. Like they already know where we are. Like it's not nothing new to Meta. They know us better than they can literally probably track us and tell us where we're gonna go before we even go there. That's how they got that stuff. But yeah, it's about sharing it with other people, which is interesting. Um, Kiki says, I actually already had YouTube Studio and didn't even know. What? I love using that sound. That's one of those, huh? Huh? Like, what? How you already have it? Didn't even know. Um, Look at this. Come on now. Kiki and Bravo on the move. Both look fine as heck. Look at the love fest. I love it. I love it, man. Hold on. Let me see if I got something for this.
Don't nobody want no baddie with no bad attitude.
There you go. That was this feminine fit. That's all I got for feminine fit. What you mean that sound petty? What you mean? Not petty at all. Not petty at all. Siobhan says, I love the sound bites, by the way. Yes. The sound bites add so much to it. And I'm just trying to level it up. And I'm gonna add more. I promise by the next time we go live next week, we'll have additional sounds. Um we'll have more to it. Because look, by the way, I'll just play the sounds just so you can see the sounds that I have. How about that? I'm just gonna go through every single sound that I have, and y'all tell me what I need to add. So I got this sound. All right. So you know I got the air horn, and I got this one as well.
Hey, yep.
I got Ayo, and then I got this one.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Ashley says she needs a sound. Yes, I do need to get a sound for you. And then I have, let's see, this one right here. This is number 4.
Don't nobody want no baddie with no bad attitude.
I guess you guys know who that is. That's Miss Kiki. That's in the chat. And we have also.
He's on fire.
Okay, so that's 5 so far. Those are 5. We got 5 more. I mean, actually, got 10 more.
I need a dollar, that's what I need. Hey, hey.
My concept behind that one is like every time we talk about money, earnings, I need a dollar. Boom, boom, boom.
I need a dollar, that's what I need. Hey, hey.
All right, so that's that one, right? And so then we got
Transform that jelly into jam.
We got Bravo with the transform the jelly in the jam. That's what I should have played for Siobhan earlier when she said she went plant-based. And she's like, I went plant-based to stay fine. She says, wait a second. I got more comments from her. So let's read that real quick. So I want to stay healthy and fine for life. I dropped 40 pounds, things that were going wrong and now going right. Wow.
Transform that jelly into jam.
That's how you use the sounds, right? That's what it's all about right there. Like, it's excitement, and let's keep it going. What else we got? We got this one for when somebody messes up or sad. And we got an explosive one. That's the explosion, right? Then we got just the jam, the jam from Bravo. We got Coco, of course.
We in that beat.
You already know. We got the Enet beat. We got the Price is Right. This one is from the Price is Right. We got the dumbfounded sound where it's like, what? Brain freeze. We got this, and I got this from Fresh and Fit podcast. Bravo know what I'm talking about. But I got this one from that. It was like the the windows crashing, like what? Like dummy, like what? That's the kind of sound that I get when I hear that. And then I got these last two. It's your boy. That's supposed to be when I first start the show. What's up? It's your boy CJ. And we are here live on YouTube Live, and we're da 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 da. Boom, right? That's how the intro is supposed to go. I always forget to press that button. I'm trying to be producer, trying to talk at the same time. It's a lot going on. And then you get the last one.
I'm focused, man.
So yeah, that's what we got sound bites wise. Kiki, don't start. Don't start. Red pill me? We not doing that. No, no, no. I need a Bugs Bunny. No. You know what I'm talking about when I say Bugs Bunny? No. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys. It's like no. This is what. Look at me share that because this is the funniest thing ever. Is this Bugs Bunny version of no? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna share my screen so you can see it. But this is hilarious to me. That let me see if I can share the screen instead. Let's go here. Let's present because I use this meme all the time, right? Look, this is what it looks like. No, it's that right there. I wish I could find the sound for it, but this is hilarious to me. No, I don't know how he does. That's not how Bugs would do it. How does Bugs Bunny sound? I don't know, but it would be something something like that. So yeah, no, we're not doing that, Kiki. No. Let's go back, man. Oh yes, I love. She says that window sound is crazy, and then yes, Bugs with the lips. See, she know what's up. She know what's up. The Bugs with the lips, like that is hilarious. All right, so you guys, we gave you literally. By the way, Rosie, Siobhan's saying congratulations to you. So congrats on that. Congrats on the 40-pound loss. Like that's huge. That is huge. One of the things, just so in closing, this channel is growing, so thank you for staying subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't watched this before, tell somebody about it. If I just got all of the people who watch this to get one person to subscribe, just get one person to subscribe, it would literally help the channel so much. So we can keep doing this and grow together. If you guys are interested in ever coming on the show, asking questions, being interviewed, or asking me questions about content in general, social media, feel free. I'm open. Send me a DM. Also, when it comes to the time of day when this show goes live, if you're my Instagram channel feed on Instagram, I always drop it in there when I'm going live. I drop polls. So if you're watching on Instagram, click the link in the bio. It's Content Creation Club with CJ. I tell you when I'm going live. We're actually going to be adding a text group very, very soon where I'll give you my phone number. Yeah, I'll give you my phone number. And I'll text you when I go live, right? So it won't be no more guessing. You'll be like, oh, I missed all these gems, right? I missed all these gems. No, I'm gonna actually drop you the actual notifications directly to your phone when I go live. So that way you won't miss any of these breaking news. Rosie said, do you have a Jeopardy theme song? Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. I like that, Rosie. That I'm definitely gonna add that to it. So that's a gem right there. By the way, Rosie, Siobhan said, thank you so much. She said, thank you so much. So yeah, all the love all around. But I'm gonna definitely add the Jeopardy theme song. That's a good one. Hayward said, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a crazy year. You're welcome, bro. We definitely are gonna be adding value to everyone who's tuned in, everyone who's watching. That's the whole point of this, is me doing what I already do, right? But sharing the journey with you guys is something that, all the information is my job to learn and absorb, and then to give it out to you. And then if you don't know about it, you see my shirt, Fitness Online University. Boom, 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 boom. You're a personal trainer, someone in the fitness industry, whether you're a gym owner, fitness influencer, and you want to take your business online, you want to scale it through content, online marketing, online platforms, take your business online and make money. FitnessOnUniversity.com. You get to work with me directly. You get to work with myself, Coco Chanel Jones, a side hustle mentor. Will automate your business, help you scale your business, and help you to get opportunities you didn't even know were possible. We have a super dope community that supports you through everything, not just content. So check it out if you're interested. Tell somebody about it. With that said, I'm going to wrap up. Let's see. What am I going to wrap up with? Because we talked about a lot of things today. Because I like to wrap up with something that's not related to content. No, one thing is, I would say things take time, right? things take time. Don't just think that because you put in effort that it's going to instantly pay off. Just because you try hard right away doesn't mean it's going to instantly pay off. It takes time. Where you see the successes of other people, you never know how long it took them to get there, right? You don't know. You don't know how long it took them to get there. You don't know where they're going. I've seen a lot of people who do what I do. I've seen a lot of people who try to do what I do. And for example, they're no longer here. Some people may even have been better than me. That's hard to believe, right? Because I know I'm good. I'm like the best, right? But I know that there may be people that have been better than me, but they quit. They quit before they get there. They quit before the rewards totally pay off. And sometimes the rewards may be paying off and they still quit. There's the longevity. And like my sister Coco always says, it's about brand stamina. Whatever you're building, you have to commit for the good. Like when I say we're in this, we're in this. It doesn't matter if you win next week. It doesn't matter if we win 4 years from now, 10 years from now, we're still here. Like when I first started, I'll be honest, like 2016, I tell people all the time, I wasn't even on Instagram. I wasn't on social media. I didn't want to do any of this. I was the person who said social media is not for me. And I'll tell that story one day. I'll tell it like that wasn't for me. And then here I am now, literally trying to convince everybody to do it, right? And then some people are just like, yo, how are you not going to do this? How are you not? And sometimes when it's your calling, it just happens regardless of as much as you push back or not. But you have to, again, stick with it, and you can't miss. Like there are times when I post stuff and it don't do so well. This just like everybody else. And man, you can't just quit. The first time I went live on YouTube, I had 0 people. I had 0 people. 0. Come on now. Don't get me preached up here. 0 people. And now every single time we go live, the numbers get better. The numbers get better. The numbers get better, right? And it's not just about the lives, it's the replays. Keep people going back and watching it. And that's the thing. So with everybody's in the chat right now saying planting seeds, got to commit to the entirety of the process. You never give up. These are all true. You got to stick to it. And that's the difference between us, that's here right now watching, the people watching replay, that's between me and everybody else. So with that said, I'm going to let you guys go. I will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, take care of yourself. If you're still watching this, what are you doing? Like, what? Are y'all still watching this? Are y'all jamming out to my theme music? Like, what? I'm in the chat. Hold on. Now, here's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Hold on. Rosie said, you need Coach Prime theme song. Here we go. Okay, I hear you, Rosie. I hear you. Later.